Hi Cancer, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we're sort of doing a you versus them reading. So whether you're in a connection currently or you are sort of wanting to look into a past person or a no contact situation. Could also be, somebody you haven't even met yet. I did do over the weekend that next big love thing. So if you want to check that, all signs, if you don't currently have any connections, we may be talking about that person as well. I do want to just let everybody know, if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. I'll be drawing that when we hit 100 subscribers. So, make sure you comment and like and subscribe to the channel. I do really appreciate it. We are just a super small channel. So every single like and subscribe really does mean the world to me. So thank you so much for your support already, Cancer. But moving on into the reading for you, when we're looking at your energy, we will be using the Terra lenormand. I also have the Scrying Ink lenormand for your person's energy, as well as the Hidden Truth Oracle, so we can sort of get a bit of a check-in of what's going on under the surface as well. All right, but starting off, I just want to draw a couple of cards just for you alone, Cancer. Just see, if there is anything important that wants to come out for you, anything that Cancer needs to know at this time. Any messages for Cancer? Any important message for Cancer? Okay, so we are seeing the coffin followed by the stars. All right, so we do find with the coffin that there's some energy that has ended recently for you. I feel that that's pretty recently. You've closed the door on something in the past there. You've ended out a cycle. It does talk about death and rebirth, that coffin. So there is something in the past there that has died. You've ended that. You've closed that off. And now we're looking at that rebirth, all right, because what it's actually birthing is some wishes for you, Cancer. These are feeling like maybe brand new wishes, things that you didn't know until you sort of closed the door on all that other stuff. You didn't even know that you wanted to wish for these things. So they are kind of feeling pretty brand new. Pisces actually got a similar message. So if you do have important Pisces placements, maybe check that reading as well. But yeah, the stars energy does talk about that wish fulfillment. So now that you've closed that out in the past, you definitely are going to be heading into a zone where, some wishes are going to start happening for you. All those hopes and desires for the future really coming to light for you at this time, I feel, Cancer. So we'll have a look at this, you versus them. So Cancer and this connection, please. Cancer and this connection, please. Okay, and one more. Cancer and this connection, please. Okay, so Cancer, first of all, we do have the mouse card. So that's similar to the coffin in the sense that we are looking at, a loss in the past. So it may have sort of eaten away at you a little bit. It may still sort of just niggle at the back of your brain a little bit about this thing that has ended, the thing that you feel like it's a loss. So it could definitely be a past connection that you are sort of feeling, was taken from you, or you have lost that past connection. But it's not really feeling like super negative or super current. So we are sort of, I am feeling that it's that coffin energy where this is what you've sort of ended out, so that you are ready to move into newer sort of stages. But I do feel that next card there is the lily. So I do feel that whatever that is, it when you were in it, it felt like it was supposed to be, forever. But obviously it has ended and you've closed the door on that now. So just some lingering effects from that there, possibly still just some emotional sensitivities, that do relate to that from time to time. But we are also seeing, like I said, that Lily. So it really does talk about, thinking long term, thinking about, I've lost this. Now I need to sort of move forward into these wishes. And what is it that I wish for long term? As well as, yeah, that having that emotional connection with somebody there. I do see next the dog coming through. Okay, so that's kind of like the wishing for an emotional connection with friends. This that friendship being quite strong for you within connections, and wanting that person that you can rely on, the way that you can rely on a good friend. So I am getting that, it could be somebody, we could be looking at a connection that's evolving from a long-term friend, like a long-term friendship, becoming something more, something, more emotionally connected to each other, in a sort of loving kind of sense. But, I am feeling that for some of you that may be the case. But we are really just looking at wanting someone who's going to be there to support you, long term, wanting that companionship and that loyalty long term. All right. And we do have that also. I did pull the fox energy as well. So I saw an interesting meme the other day, and it was saying about how a fox is, it's like the persona of a cat in the body of a dog. All right. So I do somehow find that relates to that dog card as well, because that the fox energy, it really is that cat and dog persona all in one. All right. But the so there is also that, that link with that strong friendship person. But I do find that this is just sort of letting us know a little bit more about that person, I feel, and how you view them. You kind of view them as, they're the sort of person that will say whatever they need to say, in order to get the sale, kind of thing, that salesman kind of vibe. You do find them very, smart and clever as well. The fox is very, very clever, and even to the point of being a little bit tricky, like that car salesman kind of vibe. But there's somebody who's quite independent all by themselves, very they're able to survive. They're a survivor kind of vibe. I'm just hearing that song. I'm a survivor. Anyway. But they are quite an independent person all by their own. And they kind of give off that vibe of that they don't need anyone, but you kind of want them to, you want to support them, even though they may not need it. You want to, so it's kind of that. It's a very interesting energy coming through today with that fox energy. Sometimes it can, have a bit of a negative spin, but I'm not really feeling any of that at all. It is really vibing off that dog card, and it's really talking about, that even you it kind of feels like you're watching this person, and watching all the things that they do to survive, and you're actually able to see that, look, they can survive anything. They're so clever. They can, whatever they're faced with, they can survive it and get through it. And I feel like this person is a bit of a role model type person to you. So it might be someone within your career as well, Cancer, but definitely someone that you probably already have a strong sort of friendship connection with. So, or even if you haven't met this person yet, you will get that strong sense of like friendship, as well as whatever else. Okay, so I really feel that it's going to have a strong basis in friendship, and being able to talk to this person, feeling as though this person can support you, and you wanting to support them as well. But like, even though I feel like with that fox energy, they're quite independent. So they may come across as quite independent and self-sufficient, but you're sort of seeing that, a lot of the times when people are like that, it's because that's what they have to do out of survival. And if you can recognize that, what, they might not need my help, but you know, they might want it. And they're just such an independent person, they may not ask for help because they're just so used to doing everything all by themselves. So if you're able to sort of help that person and show them that you can support them in return. That I feel like that's always beautiful for those sorts of connections. All right. But we'll have a look at this person's energy towards you, Cancer. This person's energy towards Cancer, please. I don't think I even need to grab any more on that one, Cancer. I'll just grab one outcome card. An outcome between this person and Cancer. Okay, we had one flying out, so I'll take that one. This person's energy towards you. First of all, we do have the clover. Okay, so short term, they're really going to be, taking a chance on this with you, leading into a lot of happiness. We do have the sun following up that clover. So the clover talks about good fortune, good luck, taking a bit of a risk, taking a chance on happiness. With that sun, they're really wanting to take a chance on this happiness. They feel as though you definitely could be the one for them, Cancer, because next in their energy towards you, I do have the stars. All right, so coming out for this person's energy as well as your own. So definitely, heading into, this could be what you both are wishing for. This connection definitely could be revealing these wishes to you. The sun does sometimes bring things to light, and I feel as though for this person, it's kind of bringing to light that you are what they are wishing for. Like I did say, maybe check the Pisces video as well if you're on the cusp, or if you have any important Pisces placements, because I did get some similar vibes coming through for Pisces. All right, so the person you are meeting may be a Pisces as well. Okay. But you definitely, the sun in the sky and the stars in the night sky for this person, you're kind of everything they really want, and they're really wanting to take a chance on this, and knowing that, this could be the happiness that they've been wishing for. So that's beautiful, Cancer. We also have, when it comes to the outcome, we do have the book. So definitely the story yet to be written. The book sometimes is a little bit of that unknown kind of factor, where it's kind of just telling me, don't even need to look at the outcomes. It could go any way. It's going to go a lot of different ways for everyone within the collective. But with that base energy coming through, I feel like, we're all heading into some beautiful new chapters in our story. All right. So definitely heading into some new chapters. And I don't normally get that with the book card, but I am getting that this is kind of, it's predestined to be written for you guys. Whatever goes on with this connection, it's kind of feeling like the story's already written. You just haven't read the book yet, is the kind of vibe I'm getting with that. So definitely someone coming into your sphere there who it kind of feels very, it's got a very destined kind of vibe going on there, that, this is kind of meant to be. And, with the double wishes coming through on both sides, definitely fulfilling a lot of your wishes for not just you, but them also. All right. So there we go. What's going on under the surface of this connection for our Cancers, please? What's going on under the surface of this connection? What's the hidden truth of this connection, please? Okay, so I do have here, I left when I saw you with someone. All right, so just, make it clear to this person that you are single. All right, because they may see you out and about with somebody else, and I'm just getting that vibe that, even though they're wanting to take this chance on you, I feel as though, with that taking a risk, it's kind of like, I feel like they're going to take the risk anyway, but they may be feeling like you're actually with somebody. They may have seen you with somebody else, and just presumed that you're off the table, kind of a vibe. But I do feel like they're going to take a risk anyway to approach you and be like, "Are you single?" So it's quite interesting, Cancer. But left when I saw you with someone else. So just be aware that, you may be meeting somebody through a friend as well. We did have that friend card coming out, and they may sort of feel like you are already connected to somebody else. So just be aware of that, all right? And I knew exactly what I was doing. So, they are aware that you definitely could be, something worth chasing, I feel there. This also is coming through a little bit as that past energy when we saw that mice card for you, that loss in the past. They knew what they were doing, Cancer. And, there's a little bit of guilt attached to that mouse card there. But I do feel as though this is also that new person saying, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I want to choose to take this chance on Cancer. So with that Clover card, it is sort of, I know exactly what I'm doing. I want to pursue this. So they're definitely coming from a place of, you know, uh, confidence when it comes to this connection. All right, they confidently kind of know that this could be something good. All right, so definitely interesting there, Cancer. Let me know if that resonates, if you already might know who this person is or not. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon.